Nutson,
Tursky,
this is Two Guys Talking Golf,
live on camera.
live on camera. So this is a new little video version of us talking to each other about golf clubs. Today we got some Ping Blueprint forged prototype irons.
Yep.
Now I'll be clicking around on the screen. I think what we're going to do is a little post-production magic, and we'll have the GolfWRX photo right in here.
Yeah, right.
So what are you thinking about this iron?
I like the look. It's definitely not Ping, which is interesting.
What is it?
Well, I mean, in terms of the looks, to me, it's just, if it didn't have any logos, it was just that with nothing on it, the first thought out of my mind would not be Ping.
What would it be?
I don't know. It kind of, I would say it almost has, it's not really Mizuno. It's a little bigger than that. I would almost say it has like kind of an old Nike or a Callaway type look to it.
I could see that.
You know, if there was no Callaway MB, this would be probably something that people would think would go down that road.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something totally different from Ping. It's just got a different, a non-traditional, non-Ping look to it. But it looks really good. It seems to have a pretty big mass underneath, like the lower section seems to stick out quite a bit. It looks to be pretty big. So it'd be interesting to know if that's hollow or not.
Is this a replacement for the iBlade with some new technologies?
I think it could be. With the new i210 out, I could definitely see this, with i210 and iBlade probably being pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this could be something that would replace iBlade for sure.
Now, these are photos from Louis Oosthuizen's Twitter.
Yep.
By the way.
Which I love that he just like threw them out there, like, here you go.
Yeah. How do you think that stuff goes, though? Because do you think Ping is hitting him up like, all right, Louis, now's the time, post the photo?
Yeah, I would think that they're definitely they're part of it, because he's known about these for a while. They've worked on them with him. He's hit him out in Arizona or at home or wherever he's been hitting these. To him, these aren't brand new. Like, oh my God, they just showed up in the bag. Wow.
Yeah,
they're definitely something that's older to him. But I think Ping did say, hey, you know what? Hold off until the safe way before you let anybody take any photos or you take any yourself, whatever. And hey, if you want to throw it up on your Instagram, feel free.
Yeah, it's like, hey, let's wait till the day after the Ryder Cup. Let's make sure all the dust settles, and then we'll throw out a teaser photo.
Exactly.
Now this photo with the red circle,
yeah,
has it's called their tuning port, right?
Something like that. Yep, it's got a name similar to that.
Now, does this mean it's a hollow-bodied iron?
I'm going to go with yes. And the reason I'm going to say yes is because when i500 came out, I said, oh, this is going to be filled with something. It's going to have foam or something in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't. So sticking with that, I'm going to say it's hollow. And I'm going to say it's only on like 3 through 6 iron.
Well, I see a 7 right here.
Okay, 3 through 7.
Yeah, we can't really see the shorter irons. Do you see where my mouse is right now?
Yeah, you're
Doesn't
right.
that look like a 9 iron?
It probably is, because it's got a kind of a taller blade and it looks a little more rounded. So that probably is a little shorter iron.
So I don't know if we're going to be able to see it on the photo that's right in here, but my mouse is hovering over the iron below the red circle. But so what's the difference between this and like the i210?
I think it's going to be a little smaller package, even less offset, and there's probably going to be something with that hollow body where they're flighting the trajectories even more, probably more mid trajectory for those lower irons, and not quite as high in the high irons compared to i210 would be my guess. But I think they're still using that port and that muscle back and all that to manipulate that CG and manipulate that ball flight.
Now it says forged on it.
Yep.
Does that mean the iron is forged, or does that mean the face is forged, the back is some sort of cast stainless?
With a lot of these things, one part of it's cast, one part of it's forged. I'm going to stick with that and say that it's going to be like a forged face and a cast body.
So what does that mean? Does that count as a forged iron? And what's the benefit of like forging the face? Are there feel benefits to having a forged face versus if you just cast the whole club?
I mean, I think they're going to tell you that it has more, has some feel to it. I've played 2-piece, forgings before. quite a few of them actually, and they are a little different than a full one-piece forged club. But I think the bigger part is because it's one piece as opposed to two pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it was two-piece cast or two-piece forged, it's still going to feel and sound a little different than the same club, one-piece forged, like a real traditional blade. I don't think there's any way around that, especially if it's hollow. You're going to definitely have a little more sound and a little different feel to it. So I don't think it makes a huge, like it's not going to, if you forge a face and put in a cast head, it's definitely not going to feel like a true muscle-back blade that's one-piece forged. It's going to have a little more click to it.
I just realized that I really whiffed on this one. How did I not make this circle blue for Blueprint?
Oh, man.
What do you think about the Blueprint name? What do you think that means?
It's interesting. I kind of want, I'm assuming it came from something when they were designing them. Maybe it's something where Louis was working with some paint designer and was like, yo, this is what I want, and drew it in blue ink on a napkin, on the range or something.
You don't think it's a Jay-Z reference?
I don't know. We'd have to talk to those engineers, see if they're big hip-hop fans. But I'm going to go with, it's something with the design came on blue ink or a blue piece of paper or a blue napkin or something like that when they were thinking it up.
We'll have to talk to our boy Marty Jurtson.
Yeah, see what he can tell us on these. But they look really good. I like them.
All right. So, Knudsen, that was a pleasure talking Ping Blueprint prototypes with you.
Yeah, can't wait to find out how wrong we are.
This was Two Guys Talking Golf, the video version. Thanks for tuning in.